Okay, so we got this.
Hold it still, hon.
Grumpy 2022 Christmas ornament. Obviously a John Deere tractor. In the mail today from, it's a place called Night Blue Warehouse in New Jersey, which I'm assuming whoever gave us this bought it through here, but there's nothing in here. So
you have a Secret Santa.
So this is our Secret Santa. So whoever gave this to us, thank you. But we don't have a clue who you are to thank you by name. But that's cool. Yeah, most of it's melted, but we had some white stuff. Wet, shitty white stuff. All right, so we've obviously been done now, and we got shit cleaned up, put away, all that good stuff. So here's the old shed next to my house. Got the snowmobile trailer backed in here. Yeah, I got a little, yeah, I guess I'm not too close this side, but I got plenty of room over here. Didn't feel like unhooking this thing this year because it's a pain in the ass, because that PTO weighs a ton. So it worked out. It just drove in here like this. I know it's dark in here. I only got 3 light bulbs. I got the 6420 parked in here. I got the 2 trucks in here. I did unhook the battery cables again from the Freightliner. Yes, and this, you know, when I pull it out next year, I'll try to remember I actually unhooked the positive and the negative and hook them both back up. Yeah, go back to that video. You'll see what I'm talking about. The big fertilizer wagon's been in here, obviously. So this stuff is put away. And in the back shed, I will show you. Oh, just got dripped on. Tractor's over there with the snowplow on it. I'll show you that when I get over there. Oh, my back is not quite adjusted to the cold weather yet, because it went from like 70 to 30, boom, like that. Got the corn head in here, still waiting for him to come and look at the issues that I showed you in previous videos. Drop the bucket off in here, then I'll close this door, but leaving it open for now. Actually, they were supposed to come today, but I was supposed to have jury duty, but I called last night after 5, like they said, and my jury duty was canceled for today and canceled for the whole week, and it said you have served your duty, so now you can't be picked for the next 6 years. That's awesome, because I hate jury duty. Not to mention the fact I don't know any defense attorney that would want me on a jury, but whatever. If you're a criminal, your ass should be in jail. There, as you can see by the hood of the truck, yes, we had some snow. That hasn't melted yet. I got the snowplow on this. I'd like it to be inside in the heat, but I don't have the heat on yet because I'm still waiting for them to come and do whatever they're going to do with the combine to figure out software and whatnot. But that's my 9-foot Dagelman blade that I plow snow with. So I don't know if you can tell, it's a light snow in the air now. I did remember one thing, or see one thing that I forgot to do when I had the bucket, or the bucket on. Forgot to change that light bulb. So maybe we will do that with the snowplow if I curl it, because I gotta, when I do eventually close this curtain, when I get the combine back there, so I can turn the heat on, because it's freaking chilly in here right now. It's like 40. I gotta be able to lift somebody up to tie the strings in the center. But so basically this is ready to be put away. As I've told you, it's just waiting for them to come. I called this morning and said, well, you know, I texted the service manager last night and said, obviously I don't have jury duty, so we can do it tomorrow like you wanted to originally. But when I called him this morning, well, he'd never heard back from the one guy, and whatever. So, but everything else, I think I've showed you before. is put away. So this has got to get moved up here into this space. And I got to put lots of more of the cab fresh on it, and some dryer sheets and shit like that. But just cram them into spots to keep critters out and whatnot. But yeah, so, and as you can see, I just put stuff randomly anywhere just to try and keep rodents down. So here we are a couple weeks after, the election, and we're still getting results dribbling in. What a fucking third world country we live in. I don't care anymore, but I'm not going to go to the extreme that some people are. Well, we can never win. There's no sense in voting, blah, blah, blah. That's what they want. So don't stop voting, for God's sakes, because sooner or later, the dumb fucks, and yes, I said it, I'll say it again, the dumb fucks who keep voting for this bullshit, like Fetterman. The Eagles are better than the Eagles, and the dead guy. Don't forget the dead guy in Pennsylvania. I love that, Chris. They voted a dead guy in. Some people said they did it to honor him, and other people, when they were asked, said, well, we didn't realize the guy died like 2 months ago. Then you shouldn't vote if you're that stupid and don't realize things. But we live in a dumbass society, and it's time to start not just blaming the politicians for getting away with all the bullshit they do. Blame the fucktards that go into the voting booth. Well, no. Actually, most of them just fill out a ballot now and throw it in the mail. Most of them do that because the mail-in starts in a lot of places before they even have fucking debates. Yeah, so you're voting for somebody before you even hear what they have to say in a debate. But I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating on social media. This channel, this right here, ScrewTube, they're just as libtard as, I've had quite a few of you lately saying, I don't get notifications anymore, but yet I rung the bell. I've had some of you ask me, why did you unsubscribe me? I don't unsubscribe people. I don't even know how to unsubscribe somebody. So if you're unsubscribed, push subscribe again, resubscribe. So I did notice that since the last live stream that Jimmy and I did, that they put an age restriction on, which they've never done on any live stream we've ever done before. Isn't that interesting? And that was right before the election. That now all of a sudden my views have dropped off. Maybe they've dropped off because you people don't want to watch anymore, which that's fine. I don't care. But isn't it interesting how, 18, pushing 19,000 at this time when this comes out, or when I'm making this. I think we're around 18,700 subscribers, something like that. And we were getting, 20, 30, 40,000 views on videos. Now all of a sudden 10, 12 at the most. But then again, if you're not getting the notifications, and generally we put a video out about every 4 days. I am going to say the same thing I said last winter. It's probably going to slow down during the winter. There's not as much to show, so I'm not just going to put bullshit out just for the sake of putting a video out. But everybody needs to just stay the course and don't stop voting, because that's what they want. That's exactly what they want. They want you to think that your vote doesn't mean shit, so there's no sense in getting out. But this mail-in ballot bullshit, I have no problem with the absentee ballots. Because like a college kid, let's say they live here in our state, New York, and they're going to college in wherever, Texas, Michigan, Iowa, Florida. They're not coming home on election day just to vote. So those type of people should get mail-in ballot, or should get absentee ballots. The military, absolutely. Elderly people who can't get around, absolutely. But other than that, get off your fucking ass and go vote. Because, they say, well, we got to have all these 9 days of early voting like we do here in New York. And I know there's some states that got like 2 weeks and all this horse shit. And then the mail-in balloting. It's because people's lives are so busy. They weren't 20, 30, 40, 50, however many years ago. They weren't when people had to go to the fucking place wherever they had to vote before they even had a car, and they managed to get there somehow to vote. But people's lives are so busy. Wake up. I know it's, almost a waste of time telling you that are watching this because you've obviously woke up. But if there's any of you that are saying, oh, I'm not going to vote again. No. Bullshit. When it comes time to vote again, get off your ass, go there and vote. But isn't it amazing how they wait to tally up some of these, mail-ins and all that after they figure out the other results? Is there a reason for that? Wink, wink. And then you got social media. Yesterday there was a post on Instagram that I replied to that made the comment. How did it go? Oh, hang on a second. Let me think about this because I got to think about how I answered it. It had to do with the fact of, the voting taking so long to tally up and the mail-in voting and all that. And I just made a comment back that said, well, isn't it amazing how, just like I just told you, how it takes so long to, mail-in balloting was going to be a great thing for everyone, but it takes so damn long to tally them up and all that. And then they wonder why people think that there's cheating and whatnot. And Instagram flagged my response. It went against their guidelines. I didn't swear. I basically said it just like I said it to you right now. I didn't swear. I didn't do nothing. But I used the CHEAT word. Oh, you can't do that because big tech, liberal social media, wake up. I hope you haters come in and make your fucktard comments on this video because you really do need to wake the fuck up. So I'm probably just going to end this video. It's going to be what it'll be. And when I put another video out, I put another video out. But I'm tired. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of, all the filming this fall and everything. Yes, you'll have videos. We'll be plowing snow. We'll be loading trucks. We'll be doing whatever. We get snow to ride snowmobile. I'll take you out snowmobiling again like I did last winter. But I'm just not every 4 days probably. So it is what it is. And we will see you in the next. Oh, and for you foreigners, like you people in Canada that have yelled at me, jokingly yelled at me. You're good people. Why can't we buy Grumpy Farmer apparel? Mad Moose has about got that figured out. They're working with their website people to be able to do foreign transactions or whatever. So hopefully it won't be long and everybody will be able to go to the Grumpy Farmer apparel link, even if you don't live in this country, and get yourself a hat, shirt, whatever. So, all right. So maybe I'll see you again before the holidays. Maybe I won't. I don't know. If I don't, I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. I hope maybe this comes out after Thanksgiving. I don't know. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. And if I don't see you before Christmas, I hope everybody has a great Christmas. So, it's cold in here. One more quick thing to chew on. I'm just going to add to this video. The Democrats are always talking about the polls. Oh, well, the polls showed that, the Democrat was ahead by a little, so that's why they won. Or the polls showed that the Republican only had a slim lead, so, it makes sense that the Democrat caught them and ended up winning. Democrats are always, oh, the polls, the polls, the polls. The fucking polls before this last election showed 68% of Americans thought this country was going in the wrong direction. The economy. They showed polls because everybody figured it was the abortion issue that did the Republicans in. Abortion was down like 5th or 6th. The economy, the border, that kind of stuff was up at the top. But 68% of people polled across the country said this country was going in the wrong direction and we needed to change things. But yet the Democrats still have the Senate. And they may find a way to end up with the House too. And oh, the red wave was a joke. Well, if you believe so much in the polls, how come they're only right when you believe in them? but they weren't right this time. 68%. Oh, and that Instagram post that I had commented on where Instagram flagged me, I remember now that the guy said he was interviewing people in New Orleans who couldn't believe how the election turned out. New Orleans, folks. That ain't a red city, okay? New Orleans. I'm just saying, chew on that for a while.